Anyway, just well, a couple of words about pandemic, very symbolically that these days, Sputnik Russian anti-COVID-19 vaccine is being approved by the Indian regulators. Very symbolically that Sputnik in Russian, in English means satellite. So somehow that can be, some sort of a correspondence with the space topic. And this is, a remarkable event. Sputnik means the first when we speak about Yuri Gagarin flight to outer space. And Sputnik is the first Russian vaccine is being approved in India. And we wish that this step would help the efforts of the Indian government to fight against COVID-19 pandemic. Very remarkable events. And then, of course, coming back to today's topic, which is very important not only for the Russian history, not only for the human efforts to explore outer space, but also for the Russian-Indian cooperation. So important things have been already said about how, about some details of this event, which took place 60 years ago when the first cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin, took the flight to the outer space and make the round around the Earth. According to the UN General Assembly resolution adopted in 2011, this day is celebrated as the International Day of Human Space Flight. Gagarin's flight was a triumph for the entire world space program and opened a new era in the history of space exploration. It was a great achievement of the Soviet Union, which then vividly justified its status as the space superpower inherited by today's Russia. Afterwards, many followed these footsteps, expanding the limits of national and international space programs, as well as scientific knowledge of the universe. 60 years ago, in November 1961, Gagarin visited India in the framework of his 35 nations tour. He was received by Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru, met many high-level government and defense officials, as well as dignitaries, including Raj Kapoor. He traveled across the country being greeted by millions of Indians. He was welcomed as a head of state. At one of his numerous press conferences, Gagarin was asked on how did he find India's view from outer space, and he reportedly answered that India was beautiful, but it was much better on the ground, where you can find many friends. As a matter of fact, you can still meet some people in India named after Yuri Gagarin. Nowadays, there are many places linked to Gagarin here. A statue at the Birla Planetarium in Kolkata, monument at the Nehru Science Center in Mumbai, buste at the Russian Center of Science and Culture in Trivandrum. There is even Yuri Gagarin Path in Durgapur in West Bengal. Our engagement in this sphere goes back to 1975, when the Soviet Union assisted to launch Aryabhata, the first Indian satellite. The second Indian satellite, Bhaskara, was launched by the Soviet Union in 1979. Rakesh Sharma, who is well known to you, became the first Indian to enter outer space when he joined Commander Yuri Malyshev and flight engineer Gennady Strikalov on the Soyuz T-11 spacecraft. At present as well, the Russian-Indian cooperation in space and space technologies is one of the strongest symbols of the special and privileged strategic partnership between our two countries. It provides a concrete example of how countries can work together to transform the potential of space into tangible benefits. Our countries interact actively in the field of satellite navigation through the Russian satellite navigation system GLONASS and the Indian system NAVIC, as well as in the development of GCLV, which powers the Chandrayaan-2, and upcoming missions of ISRO by providing the cryogenic rocket technology. 4 Indian astronauts were successfully training in Russia in the framework of the Gagarin project, the first India's manned space flight. Importantly, our cooperation is growing at the international arena and various dedicated multilateral platforms. First of all, the United Nations and its Outer Space Committee. We maintain in-depth dialogue on the issues of how to promote responsible behavior to prevent arms race in outer space, including various confidence-building measures and even draft international treaty, non-placement of weapons and unacceptability of unilateral and confrontational approaches. This is also part of our agenda in BRICS, where we also are working on the initiative of a remote satellite constellation. We are looking forward to continue this multi-dimensional Russian-Indian partnership and bring it further to a new level based on our proud achievements for the benefit of the people of our two nations. We can state with confidence that even the sky is already not the limit for the Russian-Indian special and privileged strategic partnership. Thank you very much.